So I had no idea, but apparently this hat that I'm wearing, and the kids were like, why do you have that hat on? Oh my gosh. Like, let me turn it around for y'all. Bitch, it's this bitch. Oh my God. I am not a gang member. I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy. I just thought it just went with my jacket a little bit, you know. It's affiliated with a huge gang out here. Oh God. I had no fucking idea about it. I'm scared. The kids were like, Mister, why do you have that hat on? Like, are you, what's going on here? They were so confused. I was like, what do you mean? It's just a hat. I wear hats almost all the time now that I have my starter locks. You can get shot over that hat. Girl, when I tell you my heart sank, and even the staff members, the school leader, you guys, even came up to me and was like, yeah, Mayo, that's actually like a big time gang around here. Like, they have a lot of people that's against them right now. I was like, oh my gosh, let me go in here and let me go to my car and change my hat, because usually I have hats in my car. Tell me why I get to my car, and on today, I don't have another hat. Literally wore this hat out walking around yesterday. Definitely don't want to be caught walking around with this hat on. I am not a gang member. I'm scared. This is the new lens, people. As you can see my passenger seat. You can see a lot more now. Honestly, I wanted to be even wider. I'm trying to budget myself, because you know me, like, girl, I'll go out and buy the whole stove with no money. I made it to my appointment. This is my hair now, you guys. It looks a mess, you guys. I can't wait to show y'all the finished product. Yeah, today was a great day into the very last bit of the day. Y'all know I work with kids. I didn't have too many issues with kids. Everybody was all right until the very end. So tell me why. This is what I wore today, by the way. Oh, and just so y'all see the locks. You feel me? So the reason why I showed y'all what I was wearing today, because there was like a situation. I don't understand why these kids are just so like just ruthless and honestly just mean. Here I am, a full-grown adult. If you catching my drift, you probably already know where I'm going with this, what the student said. All right? And so I'm walking out, you know, just being super nice, because that's how I am with them. Like, and I want to be that encouraging, motivating. The little girl, you know, the kids are in the line. The girl in the front, she lets out a little chuckle, and she was looking at me. And so as I'm walking up, I'm like, what you laughing at? Playfully, like, what's so funny? And then I'm still walking, and then I turn around, and I'm just like, okay, you guys have a great day. She didn't say anything. The little girl behind her didn't say anything. Anyway, and she reaches her head out of the building, and she was like, you look gay. Y'all parents, I'm gonna need y'all to really teach y'all kids some things. Although I heard her, I was on my way out of the building. I had already clocked out. I did not have the energy to go back and just, you know, address the situation. And then she said it louder, y'all. You look gay. So that's when I turned around and I was like, huh, what you say? And she put her head back in. And so I said all of that to say, parents, y'all need to be schooling y'all kids. There should always be a continued level of respect across the board. And I understand that these are kids, but this is why I'm talking to the parents right now. Especially to have that come at me from a child to an adult felt very like out of place and very out of pocket for me. When I was her age, I would have never fixed my mouth to say anything like that to an adult. I'm gonna need y'all to school y'all kids. Had that been a trigger point for me, like it was maybe like a couple of years ago, I would have went off on that little girl. Would have. Seeing some of y'all kids' behaviors at school, I know what type of parents y'all are. Negligent. I just want to go ahead and start this off by going ahead and apologizing straight off the bat, because I am super late to uploading my last video that I literally just uploaded. Everything about life has been draining me right now. So I just left work. I'm about to go into a coffee shop and I'm about to do some editing. And I know I said this plenty of times in my other vlogs, like I just be working so much, bro. Like I'm just so fucking tired. Who is calling me? Okay, they hung up. So I'm actually glad that I found this spot. It's called Awakening. I'm gonna just go in and get me a little Danish. I wish they had an ABC store. Girl, I wish they had an ABC store right by here.
You have an incoming call.
Hold on, you guys. Hello?
Hey.
Alright, y'all, that was my girl, so I gotta give her a little pass. But what did I say I was gonna do? I need to go get me a little drink or something so I can really focus. I don't know why, but drinking helps me focus a lot. Okay, what was I saying? Damn, I be getting so sidetracked. But tell me why I just passed this chicken place, right? And they have so many chicken spots here. Instantly made me think of that show, Who Cloned Tyrone, I think it was. It was eating chicken and then like they were becoming addicted and like they were like in the Lotus or something like that, the Twilight Zone. And I was like, this looks like an old rundown mom and pop hole in the wall type of chicken shop. And y'all really lined up outside like the chicken must be amazing. What if that was actually a real thing? Because I feel like shit that they be putting in movies is actually going on. I don't know about y'all, but I feel that way. Anyways. I be trying real hard not to laugh when I'm in the coffee shops and I'm editing. When I'm at home, I be busting out laughing. And I done had me a little gummy. That's when I do my best editing. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm off a gummy from last night and the shit is still popping right now. So, oh my gosh. Did I just do that? I think I just spit on my lip. Oh my God, bro. I'm off a gummy right now and the shit is still like... Hold on, let me use some cleaning. Yeah. So, like I was saying, yeah, when I'm off a gummy and I'm editing, that's when I do my best edits, and that's when it really be like cracking me up. This shit just be so funny when I look back on it. When I'm off the gummy, I don't know. I took a lot last night just to like, it's Friday, girl, I gotta work, da 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 da. And so I'm at this coffee shop, high as hell, cracking up in the coffee shop. Like, it be feeling so awkward, this segment, you guys. When I tell you BB is comedy, when I tell you his facial expressions be having me rolling, his little sound effects be having me rolling, it's not even so much what he says out of his mouth, it's like the little chuckles. I fuck with my girl. So yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see that. That shit is hilarious. If I'm not liking how the locks are growing out and looking, I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to get a close cut Caesar deep fade with the waves in it. Whatever the fuck, that's what I'm getting. Because I'm tired. I'm about to go home, you guys. I'm about to go sleep. I'm about to go to sleep. There's another thing I want to tell y'all. And yeah, oh! Weapons. If you haven't seen Weapons was... They did an amazing job on Weapons. They did a really good job on Weapons. And I want to follow a background story about that lady with the damn clown makeup on. I want to understand what her origin story is. I want to know. Let's go ahead and watch that if you haven't. But yeah, anyway. Bro, today was the day. So anyway, I scheduled me an appointment with Skin Laundry. I'm about to get me a facial. Let me look up exactly what type of facial this is. I've actually never been to this part of town. It's actually pretty cute. It's giving very like avenue, small town, you know, shops here and there type of vibe, which I love. It reminds me of home a little bit. Signature laser facial. I've never gotten a laser facial before. What I've seen about laser treatments is, I've heard it hurts. So I don't want this to hurt, but I want it to also work. I don't want it to hurt, but I want it to work. And honestly, my skin has been doing pretty good ever since I started using like a little bit of a different regimen. I'm back to Old Faithful, y'all. Vaseline, I don't know how effective Vaseline is, but I feel like it's the holy grail and it worked before, so it should work again. I do think it does a great job with sealing in moisture. Somebody told me yesterday that my skin looks really nice, and so that to me is like one of the best compliments ever. And after this treatment, it'll look even better. Like, what? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. If you are under the sound of my voice right now, if you can hear me speaking on your television screen right now, I need you to go ahead, subscribe. I need you to go ahead and like, and I need you to go ahead and comment immediately. Okay? I'm looking for an out, babe. I need an out, and I need it immediately. Immediately. Share it with your aunties. Share it with your uncles, your granny. Share it with your cousins. Share it with your friend circle. Share like, comment, subscribe. Now, thank you.